Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Photons back here with another Escape from Tarkov video. Today we'll be taking a look at a budget meta gun option that I'm be showing off. We're going to be using the Ak-103 and we're going to take a stock Ak-103 and show some different attachments and variations we can use for the best price to make a great meta weapon. I'm also going to be talking about ammo selection and how to base ammo selection off the guns you use. We're going to be breaking down this entire build. Hopefully today this video will help you guys out. If it does, be sure to drop that like and sub for more content like this. And if you guys like what you see here on the YouTube channel, be sure to check out my Twitch link in the description down below. I stream Escape from Tarkov regularly, almost on a daily basis. And I'm almost at cap. I'm like 4 or 5 quests away. So if you guys want to see my journey through that, be sure to go check out the link. With all this out the way, let's get straight into the video. All right, here we've got an Ak-103. I haven't put a sight on it or ammunition inside, and we'll be talking about that in a little bit. And here we have a stock Ak-103. The main differences we can see is in ergo and vertical recoil. Obviously, the one that's built has better ergo and better vertical recoil. And we can see that we only have a 78 vertical recoil, and some of you might be thinking, well, that is pretty high. And we'll be talking about how to lower this. We're talking about the best ways to sort this out using our rubles most effectively. Also, I just want to let you guys know with the AKM variants that shoot the 7.62x39 ammo, the recoil is not going to be that great. These guns do have a ton of recoil. The best we're going to do is like sub 80 in the 70 ranges. And obviously we're going to try to do this the most efficient way without wasting our rubles. So the main attachments I've used for this build are the recoil pad from GP25 or AK's accessory kit. Now this is like $3,000. It's from Prapor level 2. And if you guys don't have Prapor level 2, it does cost a few on the flea market. This is a great option if you guys don't want to switch out the stock. And it is on par with some of the best stocks in the game. There are some stocks that are better, but if you throw this on for the price for only 3,000 rubles from Prapor level 2, it is definitely worth it. Next, we have the VS24 handguard with gas block combo for AK. So this is going to replace the gas block and the handguard on our AK. And if you guys don't know, that's the front part of the AK, as you guys can see right here. Now, the reason why we're replacing this is because it does add a lot of ergo and it takes down the recoil just a bit. And every little bit of recoil reduction we're going to want. So this is a great option. It's only sitting around 16 to 20K right now. Yep, 16, 20K on the flea market. It is pretty cheap for what it provides. Highly recommend picking this up. All right, next, I am using the Bastion dust cover, and this is going to take down the recoil, add a little bit of ergo, as you guys can see. And it is only 6K from Skier, but on the flea market, it is around the same price. As you guys can see, 100 ruble difference. So you can get it from the flea market if you don't have the traders. This is where our sight is going to sit. And like I said, we're going to talk about the sight in a bit. And you're going to be wanting to add this if you want to add a decent sight or scope. Good ergo, good recoil, only 6K. Next, we have possibly the most costly part of this build, and that's because if you don't have mechanic level 4 at level 40, this does cost quite a bit, sitting around the 40K range. If you do have mechanic level 4, it will cost around 6K, but don't worry guys, if you don't have mechanic level 4, I do have another recommendation. If you search up PP-19, there is a PP-1901 Ishmael pistol grip. As you guys can see, this is +7 ergo versus the +12 ergo, but this only costs 980 rubles. You will need Prapor level 2 for this, so if you don't have Prapor level 2, it will cost a little bit. If you don't have Prapor level 2, only Prapor level 1, I just recommend using the normal pistol grip at that point, just because, you know, the little extra ergo is definitely not worth the extra price. All right, and next is possibly the most important part of this build, and that is a compensator. Now, again, the compensator that I'm using, the JMac muzzle brake for AK-74M type, it does cost a lot on the flea market if you don't have mechanic level 4. Luckily, there are some alternatives like the DTK muzzle brake. I'll show that off right now. DTK-1 muzzle brake for 7.62 and 5.45. Now, on the flea market, this does go for around 4K to 8K. So you can pick it up for the same price as, I believe, Skier level 2. And it is a 10% recoil reduction compared to the 15%. But if you don't have the money for it, I highly recommend just using this instead. Now let's show off how to put all these parts onto the gun. So what you're going to want to do is take off the gas tube and the handguard, take off the muzzle brake, take off the pistol grip, take off the iron sights, take off the dust cover, and then you can just drag and drop everything straight on, as you guys can see here. The magazines, you can use any type of 7.62x39 magazines. These are like 2K from Prapor to 11K. You can just search around, just search up 7.62x39 and then go to the magazines right here. There's different types of magazines, and there are some that go for cheaper than others. As you guys can see here, this magazine right here goes for around 3K from Prapor. I believe this is level 2, and 7 to 8K if you don't have the traders for it. If you have max traders like me, you can pick up some of these PMags. Let me show it off. Right here, like these PMag variants, this one from Peacekeeper coming in at $21 only has -1 ergo compared to the -3. You know, it's not a big deal, but it's just magazines, you know what I mean? All right, so now let's talk about sights. So sights, I always say, are a preference. Obviously, some sights cost more than others. My favorite sight personally is the PKO6, and that does cost around 50K on the flea market. Another great sight you guys can use are the EOTech variants, either the EOTech O or the EOTech 2. I like to use the EOTech O just because it does come from traders. If you don't have the traders, I would recommend buying the EOTech 2, just because this does cost 25K compared to the 50K of the EOTech O. All right, so now that we've got the gun sorted out, let's talk about the ammo. So I like to use 7.62x39 BP rounds. The reason why I like to use this ammo is because it pens level 4 like completely easy. Level 5, it melts almost through, and level 6, it does take a few shots, but it does do a pretty good job of taking the armor down. It is only around 900 to 1K each bullet. I know that does sound like a lot, but for the performance of this bullet, it does a great job for the price. Also, if you guys haven't collected your gift of 900 BP rounds, I'm pretty sure everyone has by now, Tarkov gives these ammos away, so you can use this gun paired up with that ammo. A recommendation I do have for this is probably don't take too much on your person. I would personally take some in my alpha or gamma container or whatever secured container you guys have, and I would just stuff it in there, and whenever I'm running low on ammo, I would just load from my gamma to my magazines. And that's just because, you know, these do cost around 60K a stack. Let's just show off some of the recoil right now. This is in my hideout, and I'm gonna be controlling the recoil to show you guys it is manageable. As you guys can see there is a few jumping around, but for medium to long range fights, you are going to be able to manage most of your shots. And as we can see here, most of the bullets and the spray were on target. All right, if y'all are still here, I highly appreciate you guys sticking through. And because you guys did stick through, I have a pro tip that I'm going to leave here at the end. So one thing that I did leave out for the first half of this video is that I did not put a foregrip on the Ak-103. And the main reason why I didn't put a foregrip on the Ak-103 is just because it's not cost effective unless if you have high traders. But I will show you guys how to do that right now. So I'm going to be using the edit preset, but I will show you each thing you're going to be needing by name. You can throw on either one of these 6-inch guides, either the Viltor Cas V key mod or the Strike Industries key mod 6-inch guide. I'm going to be using the Strike Industries to show it off. And now you can put on any one of these tactical grips or foregrips that you're going to be wanting to put on. Now, the best foregrip in the game for the recoil is the RK2. The most well-rounded is probably the RK0 or the RK5 for the price. And the best, like, I guess you can call it the best all around. Even though it does cost a lot, are the RK1 grips. I'm going to be showing you guys the RK2. Here you can see the Strike Industries key mod is only 1.7K from traders, and off the flea market it does cost a lot of money. See, that's why I left this part out, because it does cost a lot of money. And the RK2 is around 26K from Skier. Like I said, you're probably going to be wanting to use like the RK5 or the RK0. And just to show off the RK0 because it is one of my favorite ones. 7K from Skier, -2 recoil, +3 ergo. But it does cost 20K at the flea market. All right, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope I taught you guys something you didn't know about Tarkov from before. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a blessed day.